So yeah, welcome back again to this video. So now we're going straight to our codes. We're going to we're going on tags now. So we want to talk about tags in HTML, tags versus element. So let's first of all, we're going to create a folder. We need a folder that we'll be using for our projects, for this training. So we'll create a folder. I've already created one, but I just want to we go back on it again, so that for those of us that we have privilege of using this application, so that we will not be asking, how did you do it, how did you create the folder, in case you want to use it. So you just go to this place that they have file. Once the browser, once it's loaded, you go to files, then you see this plus sign here. You toggle on it and you press new, let me say new project. It's asking me here if it's a HTML project, and I say yes. So I give it a project name and I call it coding up training. I say coding up training 1.0. So this is the name of my project file, and inside it I have a index.html file. It just gave me that directly. But in most cases, if you are not saving as a project, what happens is that if you're not saving as a project, you just go directly to your file, and instead of going to clicking project, you just go to a new folder and you just enter a folder. Let me just give it a random name, and once you are through, let me say coding up 1.0, coding up code 1.0. So this is how it's going to be. You will now see the folder here. You just enter like this, and you begin to put in your files. It's a new file, and your first file should be your index, your HTML file. Now, if you want to write an HTML file, you must do it like this: index.html. You are telling your browser that this file I want to create inside this folder. Are you getting it? A folder is like the way you have your laptop. It's like a big container that you can put something inside. So it's like a box, and inside that box you want to put book inside. So you are now telling your browser that I want to put HTML file inside this my folder. So you must call it index.html. So when you click OK, your browser automatically recognizes it that it is a HTML file. So from there now you can now open it, and to open in your browser. Now so now we are there. So now from this point, we can I don't know if I have suggestion here. It's not giving suggestion. Okay, from this point we can actually start our coding. Remember what we said about the semantics, that there's a particular structure kind of way you do your things. You don't just go and write. So this is the structure. So what I want to do, I want to copy this code from here. I can write it, but let me just to this video will not be long. I'll just copy it. Let me just copy it from here and see. You're not showing my copy sign there. Where is it? Okay, we cannot copy. I will write it myself. Okay, let's write it myself. It's not agreeing to copy. I wanted to buy time before to save time. Okay, so like we must write the structure of how it's going to be. So the first thing we're going to write is the doc type. We're telling the browser that this document we are about to write is a what? HTML document. And then after that, we have our HTML tag. We're talking about tags now. So after the doc tag, we have our HTML tag, and in tags we have what we call opening tag and closing tag. Some element have closing tags while others don't have. For this HTML tag, it has a opening tag and a closing tag. So that's what we mean by opening tag and closing tag. This is what we mean by closing tag. This is the closing tag of the page. So if you write this first one and you don't write this closing tag, the browser will not recognize it as a valid HTML code. So you must write the opening tag and a closing tag. So that is that. So inside this tag, we now have what we call our head tag. Our head tag. So look at it. It's here already. It's giving me suggestion head tag. So we have what we call our head tag. Our head tag also have its own closing tag too. Our element. Okay, so that's the head. So after the head, we have our body. Our body tag. And then we have our body closing tag. So our browser is giving us suggestion, but we don't want to take his suggestion. So this is like the semantic of HTML page. So all of it you are seeing here is inside this HTML tag. So your head tag, everything you are going to write is inside that tag, so that the browser will recognize it. So we want to talk about HTML tag now. That this video is getting long. I'll be able to write out some of the HTML semantic, and there's one other one that is called the footer. Footer is talking about all the things that will be at the end of your page, like your copyright information, all those other information that should be at the end of the page. All of them will be inside this footer tag. Everything that will be in the body of a page will be inside the body tag. Everything that concerns linking a page with another external file will be on your head tag. So you see the way everything is structured accordingly. So we'll continue from here in the next video.